All right. Good evening and afternoon. It is Monday, February 9th. We have one performer with us today for Introductory Performance Seminar. Go ahead and introduce yourself and let us know what you're going to play.
I'm going to play Gavet by George Philip Telemann, and my name is Tessa.
All right. Whenever you're ready. All right. Very nice. Good job. Let me share my screen here. Is this the version you played?
Yeah.
Okay. Because for some reason over here, your music's not showing up, so I had to go find it. But I think I found it. Okay. So you have a good start with this piece. Just a second. What do the dots above or below the notes mean?
Play it short.
Okay, so staccato, right?
Yep.
Okay. And then what does this line over these notes mean?
Hold it.
Say it again.
Hold it.
When it's notes of different pitch, it means to slur or to play smoothly, legato. So you have these short, short, then legato notes, and then short, 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 short. So both hands are doing something different right here, right? Can you play at the beginning and try to make your staccato notes nice and short, and then make the other notes, I'm going to zoom in here so you can see it, make the other notes legato, and then right here, you're going to try and do both at the same time, which is kind of tricky. Can you try that for me?
Okay.
Tuấn con sẵn lại mình nè. Ai? Tuấn con. Thì toán không, đã tính toán không? Cái thằng mà chữ dở gì? Okay. No, he was sitting next to you. I didn't pay attention.
That was a good try. Okay, so you're definitely ready to start working on adding some articulation, which is your staccatos and your legatos. Um, then, what's this MF stand for?
Medium?
Medium what?
Medium loud?
Medium loud. Good job. Mezzo forte. So medium loud. What does this little P stand for?
Quiet?
Quiet. Piano, right? So we have um, the melody. Let me get my little box thing here. So we have this melody, right? And it's mezzo forte. Then the melody comes back again, but now it's piano. So if you notice, it is looking at it, making sure that I say the truth. All right, so it is the same up to here. Then it changes just a little bit. The notes change a little bit. It's the same half note with eighth notes that's right here, but the notes are a little different. So it's kind of like it's an echo, but an echo that kind of went wrong, like it heard it different. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Then, so that's our A section. Our B section changes, but it does kind of the same thing with the shape again. Here, let me zoom out a little so we can see all of it. Okay, so it does kind of the same thing with the shape, where we've got our first little phrase, which is mezzo forte. Then we have the next phrase, but again, it's like an echo that wasn't quite heard right. The shape is still the same, but the notes are just a little bit different. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
And then, so that's our B section. Then the A section comes back. But when the A section comes back, do we have the echo?
Kinda.
Does it repeat the A section twice here?
No.
No. Okay. And actually, it's doing the second half. It's actually doing the echo. You see that? Can't get it. There we go. Got it all in one. It's actually doing the echo instead of doing the first part. It does the echo. And it ends the song. So when you start to memorize, you'll be able to memorize pretty quickly because it's only got a couple different chunks, right? So you can start working on the dynamics and the articulation. Then, another question. What is it called when there's a sharp or flat written that's not in the key signature? Do you know what that's called?
No.
Okay. Accidental, like it was accidentally put there. Obviously not accident, but they're called accidentals. They're not in the key signature. So there's no sharps and flats in the key signature. And the composer's like, nope, I'm going to put a G sharp in there because I want to be different. And so then there's a G sharp. No more accidentals. That's the only one in the whole place. What is this thing right here called?
I forgot.
It's called a repeat sign. So if we were going to repeat, let me make it smaller so we can see the whole song. There we go. Okay. Whoops. So normally when you repeat music, this repeat right here says to go back to the beginning. So you're supposed to go and find the friend, but there's no friend over here, right? There's nothing here. So you just go all the way back to the beginning. So you play the red section twice. Then when you get to the next repeat, which is right here, I like color, by the way. We're going to do the blue section. Oh, we found another repeat. Does he have a friend to go back to?
Yeah.
Yeah, right here in the middle, right? So when we do the repeats, we play the sections twice. So the pink one, you just go back to the beginning because there is no friend at the beginning or up until that point. But the yellow one has a friend down here. So you just go back to the yellow and then play it twice. And I know sometimes when we're working on CM pieces, we don't do the repeats. They don't want the repeats. But that way you understand how a repeat works. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. Um, Oh, got one more question I can ask you. What does this mean?
Not sure.
Okay, that is cut time. If it was just a C by itself, it would be common time, and the most common time is 4/4 time. 4 beats in a measure, quarter note gets the beat. When you slash it like that, that means cut time. So now it means 2 beats in a measure, and your half note is getting the beat. Because if we count our beats here, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, right? But it's in cut time. So I just misspoke. Sorry. Cut time means it goes faster, or this is actually 1 beat, and this is actually another beat. There's 2 beats in a measure. Your half note is getting the beat. So it makes the notes faster. So when you cut the time, you make it faster. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Awesome. And then there's only 2 beats in this measure. The other 2 beats are down here. This is called a pickup measure. It picks up the notes from the end of the song and it puts them at the beginning of the song. So if you were watching a conductor, the pickup, the conductor's hands go up. So that's how I remember it. If I'm going to conduct, my hands are going to go up on that. So that's the pickup measure. I'm picking my hands up. Make sense?
Yep.
Awesome. All right. Do you have any questions for me?
No.
Okay, you did a really good job. In review, start working on your staccatos and your dynamics and legatos and keep on plugging away. You did a really good job today, and I hope to hear you play again.
Okay.
Okay,